The Jake Asman Show will begin shortly. Thanks to all these great Patreon members who help support the show. Get your super chats ready. Jake will be here in just a moment. If you love the New York Jets, this is the place to be. And now, the Jake Asman Show.
Bet Online has released projected stats, projected over-unders for Aaron Rodgers for the 2024 season. They reveal a lot about what could be coming for the Jets. We'll talk about that and much more. It's the Jake Asman Show. Let's hit it and get it started. Man, our Jets are primed for a historic season. We bleed Jets green each and every day. This is not the same old Jets. We have Aaron freaking Rodgers. We have Garrett Wilson. Let's go. We have Breece Hall. Please subscribe and hit the like button below. Super chat, baby. Cut the line. We have Sauce Gardner. We have Quinnen Williams. The Jets bandwagon is loaded. Now it's time to talk all things New York Jets. It's the Jake Asman Show. Here we go, Jet fans. Welcome in, everybody. Before we get started, please subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. We talk Jets every single day and during the week, Monday through Friday, typically twice a day. So hit the like button as well, subscribe to the channel, and spread the word. Your place for daily Jets talk is right here on my YouTube channel. With that being said, today we're going to break down some new betting odds that are out, some projected over-unders, courtesy of Bet Online, a big-time sports book that always puts out projected stats. They do a really good job of getting out in front of it before a lot of the other books certainly do. So we have some Aaron Rodgers projected stats, and I think they tell us a lot on where things stand with the Jet quarterback coming back from the injury that essentially cost him the entire 2023 season. Before we do that, announcement earlier today, for channel members, for Asmaniacs, we released episode number 3 of the Best of the Jake Asman Show. So if you're a channel member, you could check it out, and it will be released to the general public sometime maybe later this week. But if you want to watch that, one of the perks of your Asmaniac membership, you get to watch the video early. So check that out. Here is a short clip from the best of what occurred on the show last week. Flight Boss up next. What's up, Flight Boss?
Hey, what's up, Jake? I love your show, man. You know, I've been watching you for a while.
That can't be your real voice.
Yeah.
You sound like Darth Vader.
Oh, wait a minute, man. I'm new to this stuff. Let me see. My voice changer.
I don't want to sound like a female or nothing. Wait a minute.
Say, Luke, I am your father. We'll let you go, Flight Boss. We couldn't understand anything at all there. This show never ceases to amaze me, man. Unreal moment last week. The full recap is up for Asmaniacs. And by now, everyone should be an Asmaniac. Yesterday at this time, we were in the midst of coming up with 420 new channel members. Not only were we able to officially drop the Keith Best emoji, supporting Keith as he battles cancer and calls into our show and updates us on his process, his progress. He called in today and was moved by all the donations and all the channel members showing support. But because we got so many new memberships yesterday, I am proud to announce that a man who spent $300 gifting memberships, and he's done it many times before that, the great big fella emoji is now live as well for channel members to use. Shout out to Snowball for designing it. It's got big fella's glasses, his patented bed, and the TBF right on the emoji, which is perfect in its Tennessee burnt orange style for the big fella. So TBF, the big fella, finally has his own emoji. Shout out to everyone who was a part of it yesterday. That was so much fun and so cool to see this channel come together. Speaking of coming together, I think Jet fans will come together when they hear the odds for Aaron Rodgers' upcoming season, the projected stat totals, the over-unders, if you will. So once again, these are from Bet Online, and we'll go through each one, and I'll weigh in on how I would bet it if I were betting this particular prop. And a little update here. I'm going to bet each one of these because I feel very strong about each of these. We'll start with passing yards for Aaron Rodgers. Regular season passing yards, the over-under, according to Bet Online, is set at 3,700 and a half. Aaron Rodgers, in his career, if you look at the numbers, and shout out to Boyd Green on Twitter who went back and looked at this, over the last 16 years, so since Rodgers has been a starter, he has thrown fewer than just 3,700 passing yards only 4 times. And if you look at those years, they all came in seasons where he was hurt or playing through injury, either missed enough games or was playing with a significant injury. So when I see this right here, and let's also get the caveat statement we got to make out of the way. If you think Aaron Rodgers is going to get hurt again, then obviously you don't want to bet on any of his season-long stats, right? But Aaron Rodgers' down season in 2022, I use air quotes, down season, right? 26 touchdowns, 12 interceptions, completion percentage of 65, quarterback rating of 91. Remember that down season in Green Bay? He passed for 3,695 yards. That was in a quote-unquote down season for Aaron. He easily eclipses that number if he doesn't have a broken thumb on his hand or if Green Bay had maybe better receivers, right? That was the first year they moved on from Devontae Adams in that trade. So, like, even Aaron's bad year, he still gets over 3,700, gets right to that number. If you think Aaron's going to be healthy, I don't know how you don't bet the over on this. If you think he's going to be banged up for most of the year, or God forbid, there's another injury that occurs that keeps him out for most of the season, then yeah, I would not recommend betting any of these. So we get that blanket caveat statement out of the way because it goes without saying. The next number here that I think is worth discussing, because it's interesting, depending on how you think the Jets offense will function with the amount of star power they have specifically on it. The regular season passing touchdown over-under is set at just 26.5. Now, once again, if you don't think Rodgers is playing 17 games, I get it. You're not going to make this bet. Maybe you'd bet the under. But if you think he's going to be healthy like I do, and like most Jet fans do, because this guy's highly motivated and has never had an injury history and looks to be in tremendous shape ahead of training camp, how would you not bet the over on this, right? You look at Aaron's career, the last time he didn't throw at least 26 touchdowns in a season, you have to go back to 2018. Now, I recognize the number is set here at 26.5. It's important to note they now have a 17-game season, right? So with the extra game, I think Aaron Rodgers should be able to eclipse this number, and I'll tell you why. Because I think while the offense is going to be basically run through Breece Hall, I think Breece Hall as a weapon out of the backfield could score some touchdowns. So based on how I kind of view the Jet offense, I would be surprised if Rodgers, if healthy, once again, we got to say it, we all get it, doesn't throw at least 27 or more touchdowns. And truthfully, I hope that he throws 32 touchdowns, right? I'm tired of seeing Ryan Fitzpatrick have the all-time single-season touchdown mark. Can we at least get a Hall of Famer like Aaron Rodgers to break that mark? So I would take the over on this as well. I think this number is too low. And then finally, this is interesting. Aaron Rodgers' regular season interceptions. The over-under is set at 8.5. If you look at Aaron Rodgers' career, over the last 13 years, Aaron Rodgers has only thrown more than 9 interceptions in a single season once, and that was in 2022. And I'd have to check, but I'm pretty sure Green Bay was top 5 in drops, if you recall, in 2022. And a couple of the interceptions Aaron did have that year where he did throw 12 picks. Imagine, by the way, a Jet quarterback only throwing 12 picks, and it's like, oh, my God. But I believe a couple of those interceptions that year were off receivers' hands and into a defender. They still count, but that maybe impacts how you handicap this total. 8.5. Would you go over or under on interceptions? This is probably a stay away from me. I could see him right around that number. So I'm going to stay away from that. But the first two I'm absolutely betting. I'm over on the yards, and I'm over on the touchdowns. He just has to stay healthy. And we get it. That's a big if. I think he's going to be ready to roll. But we need to, as Boy Green says in the comments here, and shout out to Paul for doing some research I saw on his X account before we signed on once again. We need to burn every Ryan Fitzpatrick Jet stat. So I need Rodgers to throw at least 32 touchdowns this season. I need Rodgers to please throw for 4,100 yards so we could get Namath's 1967 Jet record in a 14-game season off the books, because that's embarrassing as much as we all love Broadway Joe. But with the extra game, I would stay away from the interceptions. I think 8.5 is appropriately valued. I don't think there's value there. But I would bet the over on yards, and I'd bet the over on touchdown passes. I really would. And I think what's interesting here, when you look at these stats, there's a couple things. If this is the over-under for Rodgers, how many Jet fans would sign right now for 3,700 yards, 26 touchdowns, 8 interceptions? If I just say to you that's what Rodgers puts up, how many of you would sign for that? I think everyone's hand should be raised that's watching either live or the thousands who watch after the fact. And I'll tell you why. Because that means he would have played enough games to put up those stats. That's how you got to look at it. If I say to you Aaron Rodgers will throw, and while it's not the 32 that I want to get rid of Fitz, but if I say he plays 17 games or close to it and puts up 3,700 yards, 26 touchdowns, and 8 picks, I think with this Jets roster that has proven to be an elite roster, Pro Football Focus today just named the Jets the number 1 defense in the NFL. We know they have a superstar running back, a superstar wide receiver. If Rodgers could put up those stats, and let's say the offense is running through Breece Hall, and that's why maybe the touchdowns and the passing yards are down, because Breece Hall is having a Curtis Martin-like year and leading the NFL in rushing like Christian McCaffrey has done, right? If that's why Rodgers' numbers are down, you're still going to win 11 or 12 games if you're the Jets with those numbers I just gave you, because that's how I could see it happening. That's why I think if you're a Jet fan, you have to sign for those numbers, because it means he would have played enough games. Right? He's not putting up 3,700 passing yards and 26 or more touchdowns without first playing in the prerequisite amount of games. So I think if you're a Jet fan and you look at these projected stats, you almost have to take them. That's how I view it. I think that's how you have to view it as well. So let's open it up. Your comments, your questions, your super chats will always cut the line. Let's see if we can get some more channel members during today's show. We're not going to get 420 again. That was insane. But if you just tuned in, ladies and gentlemen, the big fella emoji is live for all the Asmaniacs to use. So shout out to the big fella for his incredible support of this channel and the unbelievable generosity he showed yesterday for one of our great listeners in Keith. And in fact, I see a super chat that just came in here from the big fella who says, Jake, thank you so much for my emoji. It's absolutely perfect. Thank you, Snowball. Also, thank you to this community. You all are amazing. I'm lucky to be part of this group, LFG Jets. And shout out to the big fella and Johnny last night. Their families got together for a little dinner in Virginia Beach. So cool to see that on our exclusive Discord chat. Best audience in sports. Truly, you guys are the absolute greatest. If you're tuned in live, hit the like button. And if you're watching the show live, give me your stat projections for Aaron Rodgers and weigh in if you would take the over or the under on those 3 projected numbers that we gave you courtesy of the Sportsbook Bet Online. Tyrone Garcia cuts the line. Super chat. 42 touchdowns, 4,400 yards, 70% completions, running back 2,500 rushing. Oh, my God. So Rodgers is the MVP of the league and Breece is the offensive player. Is that how we're doing that with those numbers? Huh. Sign me up for that, Tyrone. I don't know about that one, but I'll certainly take it. I will certainly take it. Before we get into some of your calls, I want to talk about a sponsor on this show. I am rocking right now a Cuts Clothing polo because it is an unbelievably comfortable polo. I cannot recommend their polos enough. I also can't recommend their incredible t-shirts or joggers enough, as you see pictured here on your screen. Cuts Clothing is awesome. You probably have seen their ads before. You certainly have heard me talk about them on this show. I got a promo code for everyone out there to use if you're trying to upgrade the wardrobe this summer. If you want nice t-shirts that you actually can wear out and not feel like a slob, that's Cuts Clothing for you. If you want a nice polo shirt like this one, they come in a bunch of different colors. They fit great. That's Cuts Clothing for you. CutsClothing.com. promo code Asman at checkout, and you will save, once again, as you see right there on the screen, 20%. So I'm just going to say it. Embrace the summer state of mind. Take advantage of that promo code. You see it right up there on the screen. It's linked as well. The clothes are built to last. They're durable. They're easy to just throw in the wash. They don't wrinkle, which has always been a big problem with some of the other t-shirts I've owned. You don't want that wrinkly t-shirt. So I'm telling you, can't say enough good things about Cuts. Check it out. They've been with us now for a couple months on the channel, so support them like you guys always support me. If you're looking to upgrade the closet, cutsclothing.com, promo code Asman, or just go to cutsclothing.com/Asman, and that promo code will be good to go. Shout out to Cuts Clothing for giving us some style this summer, and for a limited time, you could save money on Michael Chandler's favorite clothing company. That's right. You guys know I'm a big UFC fan. Michael Chandler, a big Cuts Clothing guy. Cutsclothing.com, promo code Asman, and you can get the gear that Michael Chandler of the UFC is always rocking. Shout out to Cuts for being a part of our show. All right, here we go. A lot of people want in on the conversation, but nothing is bigger than Dre Correa gifting, how about it, 5 channel memberships to kick things off. And when Dre gives a membership, we don't play a drop. We don't play a sounder. We simply play this.
Is Brock Purdy gonna run for his life on the opener? Fuck yeah! He's gonna die. Let's go. J-E-T-S, Jets, Jets, Jets. Let's go.
Yeah, baby. Let's go. Love it, Dre. Love it. All right, here we go. Gusbuster Hotline is open. Gary's first up today. Hello, Gary.
What's going on, Jake? I'm taking those numbers for the reasons that you said, because that implies he's playing close to all 17 games, unless he's doing really ridiculous things.
Even if he plays 15 games and puts up those numbers, you'd sign for that too, right?
Yeah. I think the Jets are going to have a little bit more of a run-heavy offense because of Rodgers' age. So this is working off 13 games. 31-46, 24 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, 66% completion. And then in 4 games for Tyrod Taylor, I have 820 yards, 7 touchdowns, 3 interceptions.
Look, I hope he doesn't have to play 4 games, but if he does, I think those are fair projections.
It's reasonable, right?
Yeah, it's not terrible.
That's the kindest thing you've ever said to me, Jake. Not terrible. Is one of the nicest things you've ever said to me. Yeah, I think the Jets are going to have a run-heavy offense. So I don't think he's going to have really gaudy numbers. But his numbers are going to be good. They're going to be efficient. And, when there's games where he has to throw for 300, or there's times, quarters he needs to, throw 2 touchdowns in the fourth quarter, bring him back, they'll do that. But I think he'll have more modest numbers.
Well, the key is going to be how reliant on Breece Hall are they early on in the year? Is Breece healthy, right? We talk about Rodgers being healthy. Well, all of a sudden, maybe Aaron's being asked to do more because Breece, God forbid, suffered another injury, right? So that's part of the projection process too. It's not just Rodgers being healthy. It's, well, what about the offensive line? Can they run the ball? Is Breece out there healthy? How quickly does Braylon Allen get acclimated to the NFL? Is he someone that could maybe spell Breece more than we think going in? Like, that's all part of this as well.
No, he sucks, but Breece Hall's really good. So I'm guessing he's
Braylon Allen sucks?
I don't think he's good at all, but we'll see. We'll find out, right? We'll find out, and in a couple of months, either I'll be right or you'll be right.
You were having a good call. Why do you think Braylon Allen sucks?
Because he's slow and he can't catch. I said this when I drafted him. Why don't I think he's any good? Because he's slow and he can't catch.
What do you mean? The biggest things people have said is how well he's been catching so far.
I watched him play a lot in college. He's like LeGarrette Blount out of the backfield.
If he's LeGarrette Blount, they hit on that pick in the 5th round.
LeGarrette Blount works in today's NFL. He can't catch the ball.
If he's LeGarrette Blount, they hit on a 5th round pick at running back. Yeah.
I think the game has changed that it would have phased out LeGarrette Blount, but I could be wrong. I wanted this to be a positive call. I like that you like my take. I think Breece Hall is going to have 2,000 yards. And what is Breece Hall? 23, 24?
I don't even know if he is 23 yet. He might be 22. Let's see how old he is.
You run him into the ground, right? Like, I want Cam
23.
Thomas.
Just turned 23 last month, May 31st.
I want Cam Thomas to set the record for most field goals attempted in a season. And I want Breece Hall to set the record for most all-purpose yards in a season. I think it's feasible.
Cincy Matt says, Gary watched one college game on the guy and made a full-fledged evaluation.
Okay.
Mike D's Nuts writes in, confident in the running back room. He definitely not slow. Come on, Gary. Tom says hasn't
Okay.
played a snap and he sucks now. Come on now.
This is what I told everyone. Zach Wilson is the worst player to ever get drafted, right? And everyone told me, no, he's special. He can do it all. He's the good. I'm like, okay, I'm going to shut up. And in 2 years, I'm either going to be right or I'm going to be wrong. So I don't think Allen's that bad. I don't think he's going to be epically bad. I just don't think he's very good, which is why I think they took a running back with their next pick, because they instantly had buyer's remorse.
Gary, thank you.
Have a good one.
Joe Douglas should have been fired 2 days before he was hired.
I think Gary might have broke Bobby Midnight's heart with that take. Bobby's a big Braylon Allen guy. Unreal. Gary was having a decent call too, and then he went full Gary. Ladies and gentlemen, the next guy up is someone who tried to call in earlier, but the Ricky Wi-Fi brought him down. We got a Ricky NY who's up next. Hello, Ricky.
Hey, what's happening, Jake? Hopefully I'll have better luck this time. I don't know how to say this, man, but I think that Gary is right. Knockouts don't matter. It's how many jabs you land. And I think Gary maybe wasn't knocked out a lot, but something that is shown. Something took its toll. At any rate, I think that maybe Rodgers' numbers will be a little bit from what we're projecting, only because I think Brees is going to do so well.
It's the Ricky Wi-Fi. Man, I tried to stick with it. You know, we heard every other word, and then it's the Ricky Wi-Fi, folks. One day, Ricky will get it right. Can someone in the Tampa area go get this man some Wi-Fi? For the love of God. Ricky's got great takes. We need more of him. Less Gary takes, more Ricky takes. Unreal. Unreal. Hit the like button if you're just tuning in live. Steve M., who gifted a bazillion memberships yesterday, he says, if Rodgers had to throw 30-plus touchdowns, something's wrong. Maybe, right? Or he's just having an MVP-level season because he's Aaron Rodgers and he's going scorched earth on everyone. So I won't go that far with that blanket statement. I will say this, though. I think Aaron Rodgers could throw under 30 touchdowns and the Jets could still win the AFC East. And I think the exercise we did at the beginning of the show kind of outlined the path for that. Mike D's Nuts checks in. Got all my jerseys from Jake. Thank you so much. Mike, you didn't get those from me. You got those from the Asmaniacs, man. I used some of your membership money and bought you 3 jerseys, and you certainly deserve it. It took a while. The U.S. postal system was tough to get a hold of, but we figured it out. And ladies and gentlemen, Mike D's Nuts has his 3 Jets jerseys that we promised him, I think like 2 months ago already. Crazy.
Is this Mike D's Nuts?
You bet your ass it is, Mike D's Nuts. His stat prediction for Rodgers is 4,000 yards, 35 touchdowns, 7 picks, easy money. He's in the MVP conversation if he does that. Sign me up for that. Sign me up for that. Ladies and gentlemen, more of your calls right now. A lot of people want in on the conversation. We go to someone that is always on topic. We go to someone that always sets us straight.
It's time for another V-Man call. Hopefully he no sleeping. Adios mio.
Hello, V-Man.
Sorry, I just dealt with someone so stupid they made me question my faith in humanity. You don't want to.
Was it Gary?
It's someone about 10 million times worse.
Really?
You don't want to know. Trust me.
It sounds like you want me to ask you about it.
Trust me. You don't want to. All right. I apologize. Chat. This was a guy who was defending genocidal communist dictators.
All right, V-Man, get back to football. Jeez, I can't do this today.
How
about we do some American history, all right? July 4th is 2 days from now, all right?
All right. All right. Well, I'll get this. All right, look.
Do me a favor, V-Man. Do me a favor. Before you make your football point, Google the Declaration of Independence and read the whole thing for all of us.
I'm not. No. It's like, but I would need to Google it. I got the booklet somewhere. I'd rather find my own booklet than have to read it. But,
all right. How about this? Give us the Pledge of Allegiance then. Stand tall. Put your hand on your heart. Right hand. Let's go. Remove your cap.
All right. I feel like I'm in third grade again. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, with liberty and justice for all.
Very fast, but I'll allow it.
All right. So my thing with Rodgers, I agree with everything. Like I'm going to take the under on the interceptions. I feel like he's definitely going to be in that 4,000 plus category and I feel like, look, he's pissed. We know he's pissed because he's listening to the news. He's listening to all these people come up with these garbage takes on him. So it fuels him. It puts fuel on the fire that powers him, and he's going to be motivated. So, while yes, the Jets are going to probably be a very run heavy team this season, he's going to also make sure that he gets his shots in there to get his stats up so that at the end of the season, he can look them all in the face and say, Hey, you thought I was going to be done? You thought I was washed? Eat your words. Eat those words.
Yeah. Are we drinking, V-Man? I feel like we're on an episode of Mad Men right now. There's no rules.
Sure, you can get out your. By the way, Jake, you want me to mail this to you, or do you just want to wait till the home opener? We could all just have a drink of this.
Let's do it at the home opener, V-Man.
Okay, so who's bringing the glasses? I got to ask the question. Who in the chat's bringing the glasses for this?
There'll be plenty of glasses. Don't you worry.
All right, that'll be a blast. I also, if Curly's watching, just let you know I finally did email you, so we can figure out where we're gonna meet up for the pickup. So that's all done. Yeah, I think I got everything out of the way. I think that's honestly it. I'm gonna probably just finish off.
Absolutely, B-Man. When you call back in next in honor of July 4th, we'll have you sing "God Bless America." Sound good?
Oh, please don't make me sing. The only thing I will sing. And how many memberships are we away from your next big goal?
Oh God, what do you have in mind? Is it appropriate for the show?
I'll sing in Spanish when you reach your next goal.
What are you singing though? I can't have you singing something that's offensive.
I will sing the original Puerto Rican anthem.
All right, I can work with that. I will tell you right now, V-Man, we are currently from our next emoji goal where V-Man will sing the Puerto Rican anthem.
The original one.
Not to be confused with the current one.
Yeah, no, the current one, a Spaniard wrote it. The original one written by an actual Puerto Rican.
Okay, 152 members away from you singing that. All right?
All right, and now someone's going to spam this chat for memberships just to get that done.
Oh, well, I don't think it works like that. Yesterday, we were doing something nice for someone with cancer. You singing, I don't know, is going to move the needle as much, but we could try.
All right. So when it happens, I'll do that.
All right. Thank you, V-Man.
That's the end of this V-Man call. Time for him to get back to pooping.
I wasn't going to say anything to V-Man, but I'm pretty sure he skipped a verse in the Pledge of Allegiance. I'm going to have to rewatch the tape. Nick writes in, can we take the over-under bets on how long it takes V-Man to sing the national anthem? Yeah, we should bet on this, right? They do for the Super Bowl. I don't know how long the Puerto Rican anthem is, though, so I don't know what to set the line at. Man. Dre checks in with a super chat. And Dre says, scorched earth, Aaron Rodgers. Breece Hall going for 3K yards total. And I think the Jets will use Breece in the run game to close, like the closers in the ninth from the bullpen. Sign me up for that. The Jets delivering the knockout punch with the running game. Let's go. Sign me up for that. I'm in. I'm absolutely in. V-Man is saying a minute 54. All right, folks. You heard V-Man. Need like 135 members for him to sing. V-Man, if we start getting less members, I think we got to pull the plug on your idea. That's the other situation we might find ourselves in, too. Sam with a super chat. He cuts the line. I apologize for the defunct soundboard. There we go. To all the haters, watch Braylon Allen full game tapes. He's a complete back. I have. I think Gary's nuts with that take. Also saying he can't catch out of the backfield. They didn't use him that way in college, and the Jets have in OTAs, and he's been impressive so far, everyone's saying. So that should matter for something too. Purple Belt Mike, Aaron winning MVP, easy money. From your lips to God's ears, Mike. From your lips to God's ears. Tom says, God, country, Jets. That's what V-Man should say every time he calls in now. More of your calls. Nick's on the line. What's up, Nick?
What's up, Jake? How you doing?
Hey, Nick.
So, you kind of brought it up with V-Man's call earlier with July 4th right around the corner. We always think about patriotism and things like that. Big shout out to Pat Tillman. I think he's not mentioned enough, and I feel like, again, with this time of year, I know we have Memorial Day and things like that, but and Veterans Day, but I always think this time of year, football-wise, Pat Tillman.
Yeah, that's well said. Rodgers, I forget which podcast he was on. I think it was Tucker Carlson's podcast. They spent some time talking about Pat Tillman and, basically how the NFL and all these different people try to not acknowledge what actually happened with that story. So very important stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So, cheers to that. And everyone really overseas who fights for our freedom and everything like that, we all take it for granted. So again, in a story like Pat's is something that I feel, again, it's not shared enough. But getting back to kind of the Rodgers, the over-under is 3,700.
3,700 and a half for the passing yards. Yes.
So I kind of bring it back to the, your show with BJF when he was talking about the sack exchange numbers, right? I always keep leaning back on that 17th game, because if you look at the averages, it's about 216, 17 yards a game on average. So I guess the question is, do you think Rodgers plays the full 17 games to average that? I think that's kind of what the over-under is really based off of, right?
Right. Well, that's what I said at the top. It's if you're betting any of these over, you have to have faith that he's playing at least 15 or 16 games at the bare minimum.
I mean, it's not that crazy either. I mean, 14 games is still 250, 260, which in today's NFL is not crazy to average that either,
Correct.
So I wouldn't be shocked even on 14 if he still did it. But yeah, you're basically betting on his health, realistically, because if he plays the full 17, he's easily going to get there.
He should get. I think he definitely gets the first two. The interceptions one's a little wonky because sometimes the interceptions don't tell the whole story. You could have, a pass get deflected. You could have, someone, fumble and pop it up in the air and it gets picked off that way, or a strip sack and the ball pops up in the, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's a fumble. Sometimes the guy intercepts it, there's a lot of wonky things that can happen with that number. So I'm staying away from that one, but the first two I'm in on.
Yeah, I feel you. Well, Jake, pleasure as always. Catch you next time. Go Jets.
Nick, appreciate you. Excellent call out of you. Super chat from Bang Mateo. Haven't read it. I bet it's negative. Alan Lack, explosive first step. Kind of Rondane vibes. Bang, thank you. Death, taxes, and Bang Mateo being negative. Purple Belt Mike, has Bang ever said one positive thing on this channel? No. Bang is a professional hater. Oscar the Grouch nails it. So true. So true. V-Man, we got some bad news for you, man. Dre just wrote it. Can I gift memberships and not have V-Man sing? Mike D's Nuts, who's our longest tenured gifter. That sounds wrong. But the guy who's gifted the most memberships since we started the membership program. If I gift and V-Man sings, I'm calling my bank. I think I got to pull the plug. If I lose Mike D's Nuts and Dre from wanting to gift to other Asmaniacs, we don't have a membership program. That's it. It's like if you lose Cronkite, you lose the country. If I lose Mike D's Nuts and Dre, I think I lost the country. I think the bet is off. Notice not one person has gifted since V-Man said he'd sing if we got our next emoji. So I got to pull the plug, V-Man. I'm sorry. Got to do it. Dre's actually on the line. I'll talk to him about it. Dre, is this true? I got to pull the plug on V-Man singing? Uh-oh, you're on mute, Dre. Or your mic's not connected. Something's going on. Uh-oh. We'll come back to you, Dre. You get your connection figured out. While we wait for Dre, we'll go to Kyle Clifton. What's up, Kyle?
You sold my line, Jake. Instead of death taxes, it's death taxes and Ricky's Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I mean, look, we love Ricky. Excellent caller.
Great
Wi-Fi
caller.
is just he has Adam Gase level Wi-Fi.
Right. Good takes. I The other thing was, I think V-Man missed Indivisible is a key part of the Pledge of Allegiance.
He missed something. I knew
He
something
missed
sounded a
something.
little off.
And then the other thing, that if he's going to sing anything, Battle Hymn of the Republic. That's like the club banger of patriotic songs.
All right, that's good. Tom came up with a compromise idea. V-Man plays the U.S. anthem on the bass. Now that's pretty good.
There you go. So I don't really care about how many yards Rodgers throws out there. I agree with Gary that I think we're going to be run heavy. But I think 3750 or thereabouts is probably about right, give or take. But what we want to see is like that 3-to-1 TD ratio thereabouts, because we've been looking at 1-to-1 during the Zach years, at least over the last 2 years thereabouts, I think. And if that guy throws for 29 and 8, look out. We're probably winning the division. And as far as completion percentage, I expect he's going to probably be around 65%. So I expect us to have a functioning professional offense for once, and it's something to look forward to.
If not this year, then I don't
Then
know when are we ever seeing it? Like they have to be good on offense this year. There's no other way around it.
And a big part of that is finally having a left tackle that is top tier, right? As the offensive line goes, it goes with the left tackle, and we're talking about one of the best who has ever done it in Tyron Smith.
Yep.
So,
and a guy that's backing him up that has tremendous upside too. That gets to learn
exactly
from Tyron
right.
Smith. So you have a contingency plan when you know Tyron's not playing all 17 games, but if he plays 12 or 13, you sign for that right now.
That's right.
Kyle, great call out of you. Appreciate it, man. Ladies and gentlemen, Dre claims to have fixed his microphone. Hello, Dre. You're on mute. Unmute your mic. Hit the mute button on the screen, like the microphone icon on StreamYard, Dre.
Okay, how about now?
There we go. There we go.
Yeah, my actual mic, this thing was blinking, and that lets me know that I'm on mute, that I can just mute me, and then I'm talking again. And it was like blinking constantly, and I'm like, okay, so I had to change the port, but that wasn't even the problem. First of all, I don't want to deprive the people from the happiness that is V-Man singing, but we can't have that. So if the people want it, I'm happy to give the memberships and give the people what they want, but I don't want people refunding memberships or saying, hey, I was gonna get, but let me get that back because V-Man singing, I need my money back. Yes, FPP, I am in tech, and I was gonna make a super chat, and I'm just gonna say this out to Ricky. If he's getting it, like if his Wi-Fi is really that bad and he's getting the show choppy, I will fly out to Florida to fix up brother Ricky's Wi-Fi, and we will do whatever we have to do. And if I have to go and get him satellite Wi-Fi or run Vios, because Verizon Vios is big in Florida. I used to live there, so I know about that. I'll get him some fiber optic Wi-Fi, and he'll be all set to go. Maybe we got to actually cable stuff, and he can't use Wi-Fi because it could be his house too. How they have, they have to build the houses to withstand hurricanes, and sometimes those cinder block houses aren't, really great for Wi-Fi, and you got to have like 19 devices just to boost the Wi-Fi signal enough. So whatever we got to do to get Ricky up and running, we'll make it happen.
V-Man, I mean not V-Man, Dre, from your lips to God's ears about Ricky, and as far as V-Man goes, I think I'm right there with you. We love V-Man. We can't have him sing the Puerto Rican national anthem on the show.
Oh God, no. And I love how V-Man, he actually had it in his, that's why I put what I put in my name there, because V-Man he's 100% Puerto Rican. V-Man, no, you're not. You said that you are half Puerto Rican, half Italian. So you could be the Puerto Rican, the authority, the world's foremost authority on Puerto Rico. You're still only half Puerto Rican and you're half Italian. You have to honor your other side. You have to honor your Italian food.
I think to be fair to him, Dre, I think I was the one who maybe said he's 100% Puerto Rican because I got tired of him only talking about Puerto Rico and never mentioning anything with his Italian roots.
Yeah, you know what? If V-Man you can confirm or deny Gary's take about chicken and pasta, like I would have taken V-Man's word for it. I was like, hey, V-Man's half Italian, I'll take his word for it. So we definitely need to diversify V-Man a little bit. He's a little laser focused.
Dre, excellent call out of you.
All right, brother. Y'all take care. Peace and love to the Asmaniac. Y'all my peoples.
We love it.
We now go live to our political expert, Vincent.
You're a political clown show. That's what you are. Have you ever seen a Green Party activist knock on your door? I haven't.
Helping us change the world. Thank you, V-Man.
Thank you, V-Man. Thank you. Bang Mateo, super chat. Here we go. I love Isaiah Davis and Stiggers for the record. Wow, mark it down, folks. Tuesday, July 2nd, the day Bang Mateo said he liked a move the Jets have made. Love it. Andrew Kennedy, who's gifted some memberships before. He might be related to RFK, for all we know. No V-Man singing for me either. Well, we just lost our biggest membership funders, so we can't do it. V-Man, you're going to have to come up with something else to get people to want more memberships. Snowball writes in, I'll be in Italy next week in search of chicken and pasta. Not confident. Oh, baby. Snowball, give us a call from Italy. We need it. We need it. A lot of people still want in on the conversation. Let's keep it rolling right now. Here we go.
Well, you know, I have my own YouTube show. If I'm awake, I'm going live. But Les Jig has a show. Bobby.
Hey, do you want me to do
Bobby?
Do you want me to do the Pledge of Allegiance?
Would you like to do the Pledge of Allegiance?
Yeah, I will do that for the fan base.
All right. Whenever you're ready, you got to stand up, take your hat off, hand on heart, though. We do it the right way.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Well, then you can't. Well, I can't do it right now. I got my microphone on my head.
Well, what if you wear the microphone while you do it?
We'll do it another time. We'll do it another time.
Okay. Another time it is then.
Yeah. So how you doing today? Good?
I'm good. Yeah.
I think I go with the two bets that you're going with over the other two. I don't care about the interceptions. And then I love Brendan Allen, Gary. I don't know what pot you're smoking over in Texas, but better get off of it soon.
Bobby, you sound very tired. I'm worried all these broadcasting hours are taking a toll.
No, I'm just telling them that I disagree with the comment about my Brendan. I like Allen. I always stick up for Allen. He's a good running back.
Bobby, there's also another theory that the reason why you won't stand up is because you're not wearing pants right now. Is this true?
No, I'm wearing pants. Who asked me that question?
That was a theory in the chat.
No, who said it first? If it was Tom Mace, I swear if it was Tom Mace.
I know it was not Tom Mace. It looks like it was Dre.
Oh, Jay. Oh, Jay's funny. You're a comedian. I tell you should go on stand-up comedy show. I think you should go stand-up comedy. You're a comedian.
I'm sensing some sarcasm there.
No, he's a great comedian. I am wearing pants. Okay, Dre. Thanks for the statement. Yeah, I am wearing pants.
Gator says that you take the quote, I'll sleep when I'm dead, too seriously.
What?
Quote. Gator says that you take the quote, I'll sleep when I'm dead, too seriously.
Nah, Gator, you're good. I like Gator. You
sound overtired, Bobby.
No, I'm not. I'm great. I'm in great shape today.
Did you go live earlier?
Yeah, for a little bit.
How long?
Not much. I went last night. Guess who was on last night?
Who was on?
Decker was on like 2:00 in the morning.
It's past their bedtime. What are we doing here, Gary?
Well, ex-Gary. He's the dad. She was on at 2:00 in the morning.
Wow. Well, it's, I guess, 1:00 her time, but still, she's 9.
Well, it's summertime, so.
So
I was able to stay up late when it was summertime. Then weren't you able to stay up late during summer vacation?
Sometimes. Not till 2 in the morning.
Well, if your parents didn't know about it, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, my parents didn't know. I used to listen to the Yankee game on the radio with my headphones on. Yeah, but that was when I was little. When I was a little older, I could just stay outside and later.
I see.
Yes.
So next time you call in, Pledge of Allegiance?
Yes, Pledge of Allegiance. I promise.
All right. When's your next show?
After yours.
Oh, you know I'm doing another Zoom meeting. Oh, Farts Jake's going live. Gotta end my friggin' stream. I'm Bobby.
You know what? Why don't we do this, Bobby? I got something that will get the people to actually get memberships. Instead of V-Man singing, Bobby does the Pledge of Allegiance once we hit the new membership threshold. That's what we're doing. I have just came up with the idea. We are 152 members away from Bobby's epic performance. Make it only 151. Andrew Kennedy has gifted a channel membership, baby. Here we go. If you hear your name called, this is from Andrew Kennedy. Brooklyn Jets gifted you your membership. Tremendous. Tremendous. And off we go, folks. I told you, Bobby is a needle mover. Steve M., how about 5 channel memberships, baby? Oh, yeah. Big Zeus, Ryan, Keith the Change, Joe Fliz, Dennis Moore, you guys are all channel members. Let's go. Let's keep it rolling, baby. The Pledge of Allegiance from Bobby Midnight is on the line. Zay is up next. He's up next on the Gus Buster Umbrella Hotline. What's up, Zay?
What's going on, Jake, man? How you living?
Hey, Zay. What's going on, man? I'm good.
Look, man, first, I just want to check in about the whole Aaron Rodgers talk, man. Over under 8.5. Saw that for interceptions. Like you said, you can't really call it with the interceptions. You absolutely can't really call it with the interceptions. It's kind of up in the air. There's so much weird stuff that could happen other than just the player not getting the ball. You know, there's a bobble in between, a drop pass. Anything can happen. But not too much on that, man. I just want to harp on the fact that this community is great, man. This community is so diverse. Like, you put together such like a crazy band of characters, bro. Like, you've done a crazy job. And I'm a random black guy from Raleigh, North Carolina, and I just stumbled upon the show like 2 years ago, man. And I've been hooked ever since.
How did you become a Jet fan, Zay? If you're from Raleigh,
so I'm gonna be at the Texans and Jets game, right? My dad, he's from White Plains, New York, up in Westchester County. I'm sure you're familiar, but
sure.
He's from up there. He's been a Jets fan, Jets, Yankees, Knicks. You call it. Sorry about this slap.
You're good. No worries.
Yeah, this is North Carolina again, so sorry about that. But yeah, been a Jets. Honestly, every New York team, with the exception of probably a couple of hockey teams, like, we're hooked in. So, but yeah, been a long-time fan, honestly, since the Mark Sanchez and Rex Ryan days. Honestly, that's when I was like tapped in. That's when I first started remembering Jets games. So I got the glory of it when I was like 9 years old. And then all through my teen years, just, I'm not going to even drop the S word. Children are watching. But yeah, man, just since then, it's just been a crazy drop off. So you can imagine my excitement to see Rodgers, all that. Gonna go to a game and everything. Hope to see everyone out there. So it's definitely gonna be a good time, man. Definitely looking forward to the season more so than anything.
Yeah, me too, Zay. Me too. I can't wait to meet you in person. I got you. You got your ticket sent, so you're all set there.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I got them on. I think I got them on Wednesday. If you guys, I didn't want to hit you up directly. Pretty sure you were busy. I'm pretty sure you would direct me to someone else who can help more, because I know you're busy with everything else. So that's exactly what I did. Just hit the Discord, drop a message. Someone will get to you, man. I got my 2 tickets the other day. So
sweet. I'm glad to hear that, man. I can't wait to meet you. And by the way, Dano makes a good point here. Are you going to be checking out the joint practice or the Jet Panther preseason game? I don't know how far that is from you.
We went to one last year, right, when they were filming like Hard Knocks and everything. Yeah. We were kind of like in the first section, right by the Jet sideline. I was like, when we get these tickets, we want to be by the Jet sideline. I was down there the whole time trying to see if we could scope out Rodgers, but yeah, man, I was at that last one. Probably going to be at this next one too whenever I see the tickets drop.
I love it. You give us a call live from it. That'll be awesome.
You already know. I'll type in, man. If you're live, I'll tap in.
I love it. Zay, you're the man. See you soon, all right?
All right, man. See you. Take care.
Zay's got to call more. What a great call. I'm glad he got his tickets all set. He reached out on Patreon, I remember. Awesome. Speaking of awesome, ladies and gentlemen, Steve M is back. How about 10 more memberships, baby? Hit the rain. It's raining memberships. If you hear your name called, you thank Steve M. Period. Mark Goldstein, Deshaunte Thomas, Rock Benton 205, Neek, Mac Daddy, Brandon the H, Chris Havern, TJ Butter Garrett, Zach Holmes, Read the People. Now, that's a name I haven't heard in quite some time. Shout out to Steve M for coming through. And I'm seeing this here from Steve M. He says that he had to call Google support and my bank. They thought it was fraud. No, just Tesla calls. Steve M calling his bank because he's gifting too many memberships. They thought it was fraud. That's when you know, folks. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, Dre Correa back with another 5 channel memberships. You know what that means. When Dre gives a membership, we don't play a drop. We play this.
Is Brock Purdy going to run for his life on the opener? He's going to die. Let's go. J-E-T-S, Jets, Jets, Jets. Let's go.
Here we go. AC, Emanen, Little HP, Balloon Booch 492, and Chiefs fan all receiving channel memberships. If you got one for just $5, you could pay it forward. That's it. For less than a cup of coffee, you could give someone else a channel membership, or you could take that $5 and sign up for Patreon for the month. That helps as well. More calls right now. B-Mac's up next. Hello, B-Mac.
Hey, good afternoon, Jake. For Rodgers' prediction, first of all, I predict he will play all 17 games. You know what I mean? Again, last year was an outlier. Before that, the dude's been playing 17, 16, 16, 16, 16. So he's been there, Iron Man. But, I just somehow with the Jets, man, the football gods like to curse y'all.
We know.
I mean?
We know.
It's just terrible. Same thing with Brett Favre. Favre was healthy, and then y'all went 8-3, and then he got hurt, and then things just went too bad after that. But yeah, my stat prediction, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna be bold because what the hell? It's July. Let's be bold. I'm gonna say he's gonna break Peyton Manning's most touchdowns in the season. I'm gonna say 56 touchdowns and 4 interceptions, and he would throw for close to 6,000 passing yards.
So casually, he's going to have the greatest quarterback season of all time, is what you're telling us.
Yep.
Okay. Here's Peyton Manning's 2013 season with Adam Gase, by the way, as his offensive coordinator, just so we can mention that because everyone's so worried about Hackett. Adam Gase with Peyton Manning, ready? 55 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, 5,477 passing yards. Denver was 13-3. Peyton Manning averaged 342 yards passing per game. Insane.
Wow.
He was MVP and Offensive Player of the Year. Just insane. It was the best year of Peyton's life. Crazy. He did it at age 37. Rodgers won an MVP at age 37 as well.
Wow, that's good. Yeah, and people are forgetting that. People saying, "Oh, well, you banking on a 40-year-old man." Well, Rodgers behind, like outside of Tom Brady, Rodgers is the second oldest player to win that MVP at 37 and 38. So he is. So you can put him at one, with one of those outliers too. So again, it's not fault of the realm. And then the other thing is, shockingly, 3 weeks after, and they're still talking about. Now people say Rodgers went to Egypt for a conspiracy theories thing. Like people just love to make up stories, man.
They do, B-Mac, but don't worry. It will have no bearing on the New York Jets' upcoming season. Peter writes in, all those stats are impressive, but did you guys know that Carly ate 72 McNuggets in 10 minutes? Truly extraordinary stuff. Great point, Peter. Honestly, Carly's achievement greater than Peyton's achievement. I rather back the horse. It feels weird saying back the horse and talking about a female listener, so that's not what I mean. But anyway, I rather back the person who ate 72 McNuggets in 10 minutes than the person who threw 55 touchdown passes in 16 games. By the way, that's what makes Peyton's year so insane too. He did it in a 16-game season, which is insane. And he probably should get bonus points for doing it with Gase. Just amazing. Also, I'm excited to announce, Mike D's Nuts kind of already spoiled the announcement here, that competing in the July 4th hot dog eating contest for the first time against Joey Chestnut will be Carly McNuggets. Now, I don't know how hot dog eating versus McNugget eating translates, but Carly will be out there, on Coney Island, slurping down some dogs. So I look forward to that as well. Ladies and gentlemen, more of your calls right now. Here's a name I'm not familiar with. Radical Bongos is up next on our show. Hello, Radical Bongos. Radical Bongos. Are you there? Let's go back to you. Bongos, are you there? Hello.
Wow, Jake, good to be on the show, man. This is exciting.
What's up, man? First time caller, I'm guessing?
Yeah, first time caller. Just geeking out over here, but I just want to say the Jets have big things coming, and I grew up there. Now I'm living in like the Cincinnati area, and they're quiet. They're quiet over here, man. These Cincy fans, they don't understand what's coming. We'll play them next year, but overall, I'm excited. I'm excited for the Jets this season, and Rodgers. I think he's since day one done his best to recover. And what else? Like, really, what else do you want from the guy? He's done everything you've asked him to, and it's just little things that people just pick at, and it's just big things coming for the Jets. So Jets, Jets.
Radical callback anytime. All right, good first call out of you. I love it. I love it. Radical Bongos. If you're a first-time caller, you don't have to wait. We'll put you right through. Try and get more first-time callers. Tough to get first-time callers in July. Because like at this point, it's just our core audience. No one's like discovering a new Jet show in July. If you're a Jet fan watching Jet content in early July and June, you're a diehard. There's no doubt. Roger writes in, it's raining so many memberships, you should be handing out Gustbuster umbrellas. Roger, I'll tell you what. The next time someone drops a big membership spot, I'm going to get the umbrella and open it up. Because it's getting out of control here, folks. Oregon Jets using his Asmaniac super chat. Hit the like button. It's free. It is free. It absolutely is free. David Hall writes in, Rodgers said last year on One Jets Drive, the goal is to win the division, home playoff game. Once you get into the dance, anything can happen. That should be the goal for the regular season for the Jets. First off, they haven't done it in 20-something years. Second off, we as fans deserve a home playoff game. And third off, it gives you such an advantage. Doesn't guarantee anything, but when you get to play that first game at home, it sets you up to go on a run. Not always. We've seen teams lose at home in the playoffs. The Jets on their runs to the championship games. And when they've won in the playoffs before, have been on the road. But that's where it starts. Winning at home. And they got to be good at home this year. Sarah writes in, hell yeah, I'm a diehard fan. Everyone hit the 4% emoji for Sarah who's tuned in. How is Sarah not a member yet? Sarah, do you not have gift receipts on? We got to fix this. Come on now. Sarah needs a membership. More calls right now. Ladies and gentlemen, joining us right now is an absolute legend. The great Keith Best is on the line. Hello, Keith.
I just saw Snowball there, and I just want to say thank you for the Edgemo. And that was a hot, I don't believe you did it again today. Get another guy out there with the Edgemo, but it's incredible. Robbie said it best this morning after, I shut up and you had him back on his live show. The community here is insane. And the backup for everybody to each other is absolutely insane. I'm not a fantasy football. You can't bet down here in Florida on fantasy football. You can bet it through the Hard Rock Cafe. That's the only way to do it. And I just was never a betting man. But anyway, once I lost to the Dolphins on my bets on the Dolphins last year, I said I'll never bet again. But I did. I did later this morning after I hung up with you. I did what Olu did, and if you saw him on the Jets channel on a video about a week ago or 2 weeks ago, he had gone upstairs and walked around to see all the kids with cancer. There was a video of that. Unfortunately, you can't do that down here. The parents have to sign off on a clause and all the rest of that stuff because most of these kids that I visited this morning, none of them were older than 17, but they all loved the jersey, and it was just it was very it was very touching. You know, wow, you're down. Are you down? The one kid says to me, he says, "Are you down here from New York?" You know, and everybody knows who Alu is. I'm telling you that right now from watching YouTube or Jets channel for the diehards down here. But yeah, one person asked me that is Fat New here? And I said, no, I'm here by myself. Well, what number are you? 1. I said, no, it's a custom made jersey for me. So, you know, yeah, I get a lot of those questions too. And, you know, you got to be very careful because the parents are not like, you know, this is my kid and you're not, you know, whatever. But anyway, I said it to you this morning. I'm going to repeat to this group here. What happened yesterday here was absolutely astonishing and amazing. To grab 420 memberships for Jake's show in 6 hours or so, if I may stand corrected. But I mean, I'm showing my friends this afternoon, and they're like, wow, that is really, really cool. Okay, Roger, I'm looking at your, hey, Keith, I have a great cancer joke today. I went to the doc, and he said I had cancer and Alzheimer's. So I said, Doc, it's a good thing I don't have cancer. I'm not getting that.
I don't know. Don't worry about the comments, Keith.
Listen. The guy you had on, the guy that was on, well, I played you last night, but the guy you had on yesterday afternoon, quality over quantity, that Bobby says, shut him down. And I thought about, I was like, quantity over quantity. I mean, quality over quantity. I thought he was a drug dealer calling you from Washington Heights, you know? And I didn't get that whole discord with that guy last night. It sort of pissed me off too.
Yeah, okay.
Bobby was, I know, it's all rhetoric.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. You got to put it in one ear and out the other. But, you know, I'm glad I signed on this afternoon. I was trying to see if you were on at 3:30, and then I saw that it was coming up. So I still got a bunch of stuff to do today. But
well, I'll tell you what, Keith, before you go, Bobby would like to say hello to you.
Oh, boy.
Hi, Keith Best. I love you. I care about you a lot. I mean, I hated that guy. He said something nasty. He has no place in this chat room. You're a great guy, Keith. I love you very much.
Hey, Bobby, do yourself a favor and be kind to Jake and not chase the women on here at night.
Yeah, I know. I'm bad. I know. But I love you, Keith. I care about you. I cried yesterday.
Bobby, when the sun goes down in a little while, I'm going with my 69-year-old girlfriend to take a walk on the beach in Palm Beach.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll be thinking of you because you'd probably want to be with her. She's absolutely beautiful, kind. And I'm 60. She's 69. I love hanging out with her.
You like the older women?
Well, you come to my church and you see all these people.
Calm your freaky down.
You like the cougars? You like the cougars?
I don't like those ones in
Bobby.
I like the chicks in that film. Wow.
Bobby.
Oh yeah, baby. Things are about to get crazy here on the Jake Asman Show. Calm your freaky down. Sometimes we try, but that freaky just take us over.
Give him some of your loving voice.
Oh yeah, hide them kids. Again, leave your damn freaky down. Too sexy.
you gotta chill, man. Bobby, you can't ask Keith if he likes cougars. Come on.
I know, but she's 9 years older than him. I'm only kidding, Keith. You're awesome. I love you. I worry about you a lot.
You don't have to worry about me. I take care. You know, I take care of everything. I do what I got to do. I try to sign on here every day. Be a part of this.
We missed you when you weren't calling in before. We loved you. We missed you.
Well, I was in trauma care for 3 weeks.
I know. I was worried about you. I care about you. You used to call in a lot more. I was crying.
No, you don't have to cry, but they wouldn't let me have my cell phone in the trauma room. Plus, they had my hands taped down to the rail. So, because I kept trying to get out of bed and get up. But
right, that happens. Yeah. Well, I'm happy you're trying to get healthier. You're a great guy, Keith. I love you. My prayers are in my heart for you. Okay.
You'll be okay, Bobby.
Yeah, I love you.
We just got to. I told you. Listen to this. I told Jake the other day. You weren't on. I said, we got, you know, when you sing New York, New York, I want you to go back and play the post 9/11 game at Shea Stadium when Liza Minnelli came out on the field to sing New York.
Well, Gator
I asked
in the video.
Listen, I asked Jake to make a video to Edgemo you in with your face with
Yeah.
Liza kicking her legs up with the police officers holding her by her arms.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'm down for that.
That
That
sounds
would
like
be a good one.
that's a gator task, Bobby,
Yeah.
but I love it. Keith, you're the best. Keep calling. We're so glad that you're doing a little better, it sounds like, and keep us updated on your progress, all right?
Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.
Ladies and gentlemen, Keith Best. Everyone, hit the Keith Best emoji. Love it. Roger says, Keith, I also use Jake's show to get through my medical issues. Stay strong. Love that, Roger. Shout out to you. Best listeners, man. So cool. You put Bobby Midnight on with Keith, and it took about 2 minutes, not even, for the word cougar to be used. I thought Zach Wilson's not on the Jets anymore. Come on now. What we doing here? Ladies and gentlemen, Steve M coming through for the people. How about 10 channel memberships? Are you kidding me? Let's go, Steve M. Let's go. It's raining memberships. Here we go. Azook 11K, Cammy Remy, Sat X NYS, Jet 41, Kenneth Duffy, Brandon McNeely, Nicholas Rocca, Allstare Stilgo, Stephen James, Steve Badamo. You guys are all channel members. Yeah. Let's go. Thank you, Steve M. Incredible. We'll do an update in a second how many we are away from Bobby Midnight having to sing the national anthem on the show. That's coming. Carly says, raise your hand if you like Jake's hat. I do. Ladies and gentlemen, Jerome the Packer fan is up next. Hello, Jerome.
What's going on, Jake? What's going on, man? You know that Keith inspires us all to keep it pushing and keep it pushing and keep it pushing. I love that, man. And Bobby Midnight, he's gonna be singing the anthem. That's gonna be worth the price of admission. I can't wait. I gotta be tuned in for that one. But as far as Rodgers, here's my numbers for Rodgers. What I expect for Rodgers, and it's something Jet fans probably never paid attention to, but us Packer fans know this. Rodgers, with the exception of that last season he had in Green Bay, he doesn't throw double-digit interceptions. It's usually under 5, if you look at his history. But I'm expecting him to get a little over, just over 4,000 yards throwing. He'll get about between 36, 37 touchdowns, and less than 5 or 6 interceptions. Because he won't have to do as much. He has a lot around him. Rodgers will be sitting back there coasting because he has the defense. He has all the toys. He has a better offense, a better O-line. He's not going to be expected to do as much. So there won't be but so many opportunities for him to throw a lot of picks. But he'll throw over 4,000 yards.
He'll break.
Y'all can bet that.
I think if he's healthy, Jerome, I think he breaks every record the Jets have. Like, the fan in me is like, that's the fan in me. But, like, if you're just realistic, like, what he's projected to do, if he just does that, if he's right around his projected totals, that's enough for this team to certainly be a playoff team and maybe even win the AFC East if he does that.
Yes, he will. And he's durable. And Rodgers doesn't have a history of being injured. And I'm expecting him to play all 17 games. If you throw 2, he might miss 1 or 2 because you can't never really tell with coming off an injury, an Achilles at his age. But bearing that, I expect him to be 15, 16, 17 games. He won't miss no lot of games because he won't be as stressed. He won't be doing as much because you guys have a solid team around him. He won't have to be the vintage Rodgers where he carries a team. You all don't need Rodgers to carry. Y'all just need Rodgers to be Rodgers in spurts. So he'll be better rested. He won't have as much stress. He'll coast. He'll kind of coast to a good season because he has a lot around him, like what he didn't have in Green Bay. In Green Bay, everything was on his shoulders. He doesn't have that burden now with the Jets. So that's why I think you guys will have a good season.
Jerome, excellent call, man. I'm right there with you. Just keep him healthy and let the rest take care of itself.
Yep. Talk to you in a minute, man.
Jerome, appreciate you. I love that Jerome's a regular. Jerome, the Packer fan. So Ricky NY asked Craig what time it is in Australia. It's 7:15 a.m. For those who have seen the name Sarah in the chat, Sarah is a coworker of Craig, and she just wrote, "Morning, boss man." I'm telling you, we have to be the biggest football show in Australia, right? NFL show? Certainly Jet show. Love this. Tremendous. David says, is that a Kicks by Carly hat? Very nice. It is. Kicksbycarly.com. Get yourself Jet shoes, folks. I don't know if my promo code is live yet for that, but Carly's working on it. Steve M says, we took Browning Nagel instead of Favre. I remember. Infrared. Great call, Jerome. Break the Fitz record, A-Rod. Yeah, give me 32 touchdowns from Rodgers, so I never have to see Ryan Fitzpatrick atop the Jet leaderboard in the statistic. The other stats for the Jets are fine, right? Namath is going to be the guy in passing yards. You live with it, even though it's pretty sad that it's a 14-game season in 1967. That's the record, but at least it's a Hall of Famer, right? Brandon Marshall having the catch record. Curtis Martin's got some records. Revis has got some records. Like, you want your best players to have records. Like, the Jets never have good quarterbacks, as we know. So I'd rather Rodgers break a Fitzpatrick record. Promo code not live yet, but it will be. Sarah says, I need coffee. Craig, are you picking up coffee for the office? Do you guys have a coffee machine at your place of work? How does it work in Australia? Is that common? Do you guys have break rooms down under? I would assume so, but I don't know. All right, last chance to get in here. Comments, questions, super chats. Ladies and gentlemen, I checked. We're 121 members away from Bobby singing the Pledge of Allegiance. I don't know if you really sing that. You just do it. Mike says, Jake, do you want to see what I'm cooking? Yes. Why not? Ladies and gentlemen, joining us right now is one of the all-time greats. Rob, the Jet fan, is on the line. Hello, Rob.
Hey, Jake. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Rob.
Just calling. I haven't called in a while. I wanted to see how things were going. And I have been watching all the shows. My best is out to Keith, speedy recovery, and Chef Kevin's wife. You know, we're praying for the both of them. Speedy recovery. Asmaniacs are showing love. Just wanted to comment, I guess, about the crap that keeps coming in from people with Aaron Rodgers, and I just really fed up with it, Jake. I mean, I took your advice. I'm not watching it. You know, I know in the past I used to put it on and I get frustrated, but like, you know, you kind of single them out and you know, and give them a lashing. So, you know, I kind of lived through you. These guys are just pieces of crap. You know, like Bobby would say, crap of crap over here, you know? But you just fed up. I mean, but it's got to be to the point, like you said, once the season starts and he could just shut these assholes' mouths up once and for all, because I'm like fed up. But I'm in agreement with you. It's nothing bad about Fitzpatrick, but I would kind of like it if Aaron Rodgers held the record for us of at least 32 touchdowns. Maybe only 8 interceptions, threw for close to 4,000 yards. That would be picture perfect for us, buddy. And you know,
for that, Rob, picture perfect looks like the beach view behind you.
Yeah, it's nice, right? How cool is that?
Well, Long Island Sound. What are we looking at there?
Yeah, actually, it is. It's in Glen Head / Seacliff. That goes right into Connecticut in the back down over there. But it's really pretty here. It's unlike what Alan thinks it's pretty here. But Bobby had me cracking up today because he had him on his show. And he was like saying, you like Jake, don't you? You like Jake. And he was like, I don't like Jake. He goes, I hate Jake. Jake hates me. We have an agreement. He was like, out laughing. I was cracking up. I wanted to get on and just say, yeah, Alan, I hate you too. I want to say, just keep it going, let the fires go. But Bobby wants everyone to love each other. I mean, Bobby. I love Bobby, but I don't know, not realistic.
He's got a heart of gold.
He does. But we're gonna 12-5, Jake. We're gonna go to a Jets.
Let's go.
That's the way you do it, Alan.
Rob, thank you. That was tremendous. Look at the passion. Look at the passion. Ladies and gentlemen, joining us right now is one of the great fry cooks of our generation, Purple Belt Mike on Long Island. Hello, Purple Belt Mike.
Yo, so look, this is what I got. I got some pulled pork here. I got some veggies, and I got the beans. My wife is here putting the sour cream on here, and I'm gonna throw it on.
Oh yeah, a little
Some
Taco
street tacos,
Tuesday,
baby. Yeah, for Taco Tuesday. Yeah.
Let's go.
That's what's up.
You know,
Yeah.
LeBron James invented Taco Tuesday, so he claims.
What?
I used to make fun of LeBron on the radio in Houston because, like, he would always post about Taco Tuesday and act as if it was his unique idea.
Yeah. Okay. Sure,
Exactly.
LeBron. Whatever you say, bud.
Well, those
Yeah,
look
that's
good,
all I
Mike.
got. Yeah,
Tremendous.
man. All right, let's go Jets, baby. I'll catch
All
you
right.
later.
Mike, thank you. Say hello to Mrs. Purple Belt Mike for us. We love it. From one Mike to another. How about this? Mike D's Nuts saying, Mike doing it up. Things you love to see, folks. Mike D's Nuts. A gentleman and a scholar. A man who finally received his 3 Jets jerseys. Hawk says, Rob scared everyone at the beach. Snowball says, and now the police are coming. Rob, call back in if you get arrested. You let us know. Carly says, once again, please comment some Asmaniac merch ideas that you want and tag me so I see it. This is true. Carly's a good designer. She made our 4% emoji. She's helping me with our merch store that's launching in the coming weeks. Ladies and gentlemen, Steve M. making it rain with 10 channel memberships. Steve, are you kidding me?
Show me the money. Show me the money!
Money. All right, folks, here we go. Fab Fighter F1, Mark Ellis, H. Manow, Camo Toe Harris, Just in Sports, Joe Cool NYC, Miguel Blanco, Johnny Roser, Zoot Z in Boot Z, Daniel Collins. You guys are all channel members. And folks, it continues to rain channel memberships. Unreal. Shout out to Steve M. Today's Jake Asman Show is presented by my friends at Circa Las Vegas.
We don't need gimmicks like giant checks and mascots to promote this year's football contest because we're giving away even more money than we did last year.
$16 million in guaranteed prizes to be exact. There's 2 ways to win and no rake.
Players in Circa Millions make 5 picks against the spread each week with quarterly and full season payouts.
Circa Survivor entries select 1 team each week with no point spread. Last the longest to win it all. Visit circasports.com for details.
Folks, I said it was going to rain memberships. The Gustbuster umbrella is out. And it is, in fact, raining channel memberships. I'm messing up my LED light. This thing is so big. Here we go, folks. I will hold this umbrella as the memberships continue to rain down. Unreal. Unreal. And by the way, let's refresh, see how many we are away from Bobby Midnight's Pledge of Allegiance. These things are happening. By the way, get yourself the best umbrella in the world. Promo code Jake at checkout for a discount. Gustbuster.com. Let's see. Alan says, Rob sounds like he's on the toilet. You know what, Alan? I'm kind of tired of your nonsense. All right? I really am. You badmouth me on the Bobby show. You come after my guy, Rob. We'll see you in 5.
All of you delusional Jets fans need to know that I am the king of stupid town.
We'll see you in 5. Everyone's saying this is bad luck. It is not bad luck. When your dad owns an umbrella company since 1998 and has opened up umbrellas and doors more than anyone, I don't think it's bad luck. I think it's good luck. And it's raining, so I have to protect myself. All right, more calls right now. Ladies and gentlemen, an Olympian is on the line. One of the greatest to ever put on a snowboard. Ladies and gentlemen, a fellow redhead, the great Shaun White, is up next. Hello, Shaun.
What's up, Jake?
You're not Shaun. What? You look a lot different than the last time I saw you.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
What's up, Shaun? How are you?
Yo, man. Yo, I really love the show, man. Patreon member. Y'all get y'all likes up. Y'all know the deal. Yo, Jake, please, why won't they leave this man alone? What did Aaron Rodgers do to the world? That's all I want to know.
Have differing opinions than most in the mainstream media. That's basically it.
Everybody is. Everybody
Never been
is-
arrested. Never done anything bad or controversial with the law. You know, has never done something poor to a teammate, like
Never.
or coach. You know, it's crazy.
It's
man.
crazy. It's sad, man. All that this man has been an angel. He's like God sent to us, man. We ain't have a quarterback since Broadway Joe. I'm just gonna leave it there. I was like, you feel me, Jake?
I know. I
Hey,
feel
yo,
your
Jake,
pain.
check it out. Hey, Jake, you know what? It's so bad. I got a Baltimore Ravens, my brother, his girl, she's a Baltimore Ravens fan. My brother, would you believe this? This guy's a Giant fan, man.
Oh, come on.
Save him, Jake, save him. I'm just trying to help
Hey,
him
you
out.
gotta save y'all gotta save yourselves first before y'all save us.
yeah. I can't worry about the Giants fan. I want us to win. The Giants have had their
Yes,
winning.
yes,
It's time for us to win.
I absolutely agree. But before you can call that man a godsend, you gotta prove it first. You
True.
gotta stay healthy, number one.
Hey, yo, he's everything I want him to
Healthy,
be.
number one.
He's something we ain't have in years. So we finally got somebody that can save us. Them 7 wins can turn to 12, 13, 14 wins.
I mean, he's still trying to do something that no other player's done. I mean, he tore his what player over 40, near 40, tore his ACL and came back.
You see, this is what I have to listen to, Jake. Help me out.
This is the first time we gonna see it happen. Listen, most guys at 40, they tear their ACL, they don't come back.
Yeah, it's so unique though with him, right? Because it's week 1. He doesn't have an injury history. Like you know, he's already outlasted Father Time by being the second oldest to win an MVP at age 37 and 38. So I still think he could be a very good quarterback. Maybe he's not the MVP of the league, but I mean, like that's the thing. He doesn't need that much. The Jets don't need him to be Aaron Rodgers of 2020. They need him to be above average.
What you see what I'm saying, Jake? Yo, all you gotta do is give us at least 7 wins.
Right.
That's it.
And more
you give us 7, there you go.
And
It's
stay
over.
healthy. And stay healthy. That's all you
Confidence,
gotta
man.
do.
It always bleeds, man. Jets all day. You know how it is. Love
Amen.
you, man. Appreciate you, bro. Hey, I still got our picture too, man, that I took with you when I first met you.
What did
when
we
was
meet
at the stadium?
at a game, right?
Yep.
Awesome.
I still remember when I had on the Elijah Moore jersey.
Yes.
Trying to keep that offensive line together. The same stuff we've been preaching about all this time.
Amazing. It never changes until this year, Shaun.
Yeah, yo. But you know we got this, man. Jets all day. You got it, Jake.
I love it. Shaun White, check it in. Great call. Shaun White and his Giants fan brother. I love it. Great call there, Shaun. Call back anytime, man. Ladies and gentlemen, are you kidding me? A $100 spend. 20 channel memberships have been purchased. I mean, folks, I got to do it. It's raining. I mean, when it rains, you have to take out your Gustbuster umbrella. It's simple. Here we go. We got 20 names to read. If you hear your name called, you thank Steve M., Lucy Goosey, Tommy McCulloch, Joe Santo, Evil. It's really wet in here. Evil Eye, Vallis, Gregory Stevens, For Real. It's getting all over my equipment. Boomer 69, Gazin, Patrick Sutherland, Buggy, Orlando Jim, Chris P. Bacon, Air Zone S, Flow Easy, Eugene S, Great Sax 69, Paps, Bros, Lucidity, Kamai, obviously fake. You guys are all channel members. Unbelievable. Wow. Steve M. Oh, my God. Crazy. 20 more names. 20 more names. Incredible. Ladies and gentlemen, we have figured out why yesterday there was a channel member that commented while we were gifting memberships to get the Keith Best emoji finalized. There was a channel member named Quality Over Quantity that wrote in, this show's got to be brutal for people that are listening only on audio. Can we get back to football, please? Remember that clown who wrote that? Bobby, you remember that clown?
Yes, I remember the clown. Did he call in?
Well, we figured out why he's a clown. Quality Over Quantity is a Dolphins fan with Tua in his emoji.
Well,
7-win season loading. What should we do with him, Bobby?
you know, quality over quantity. You could kiss my ass and shut the hell up, and then we're going to bounce you forever. Goodbye.
Now look what you've done. No more protection from the Asmaniacs. Had to pull you out of the chat and cast you down with the sodomites. Some time in here will feel like you've been run over by the lane train. You understand me? You catch my drift? Give them another 24 hours to think about it.
See ya. Gone. Goodbye. Ladies and gentlemen, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? 20 memberships, or did I just read that? Or is it another 10? Another 10, right? I just read 20. 10 channel memberships from Steve M. Steve, unreal, dude. Nice. All right. I know what we need. Carly, call in. We might need to go to the bullpen soon. I think I got another 10 in me here. Then who knows after that? Here we go. 10 channel memberships. Hit the rain. I got to get my umbrella. Oh, my goodness. Also, Gator, it's time we get Steve M his own video. I don't know what it is because I don't know what he looks like, but it's Steve M making it rain. OO Game Rayo. Face Wolf. AMF. Jackson McDonough. Olong Active. Keydell. Smoke Penguin. Let's see. Catalax. Occult Odyssey and Gaming Galaxies with Nick. Winterbound. You are all channel members. Wow. Unreal. Thank you very much, Steve M. Thank you. Unbelievable. Unreal. And by the way, Mike D's nuts, we did in fact ban him once we learned he was a Dolphins fan. Yesterday, I was trying to give the guy a second chance. We didn't know if he was a Jet fan, having a bad day. Once he confirmed Dolphin fan, we'll see you later. Gone. See ya. Mike D's nuts says, at Steve M is challenging me. We need a Steve M video. That's what we need. Bethpage Chris says, Bobby being permanently on call at any moment is absolutely priceless. What do you think of that, Bobby?
Yep. I wonder where Steve M's from. Ask him where he's from originally.
Hey, you know, Bobby, I'm going to have you be in charge of that because you're good at getting information out of people.
Steve M, where are you from originally? Let's find out where you're from and then try to make emoji out of that.
You work on it, all right?
Well, oh, he's in the chat, right? Okay.
Yep. Talk to him.
I'll be the investigator for Jake Asman show.
I'm going to call you Detective Midnight. Does that work?
Yeah, that's good. Do that. Yeah.
All right.
Well, I didn't mean to bounce that guy for 24 hours. I mean, ban him forever.
I did that. I did ban him.
You did ban him forever?
Yeah, I did.
Good. Thank God we don't need that loser in here.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need negativity. We need Jake's positivity.
Yeah.
Positivity. I like Jake. You ever see his show in the morning? Positivity.
Oh, well, I love that show with
I
Jigga.
know he makes me. I give him dad jokes. He reads them, and then I love when he dances around. That guy's awesome.
All right, I just
I'll
updated your name, so it says Detective Midnight. All right.
All right. They. Oh, that's why you put that. You did that the last time. They asked where I get the other name from. The Enterprise one. Okay.
Well, you know I can't wear my freaking hat. It's hot, my balls will sweat. Oh, look, I have a fan. I'm Bobby.
All right. Last chance to get in here. King Lowski says, Carly, just keep doing what you're doing. No need to read. Oh, man. Lowski, ruthless. I love it. You know, it was weird, though, Lowski, because there was one time, this was probably 2 weeks ago, maybe. There was one time you both called in together and you both sounded very off.
I'm ready. Oh, that congratulations, you are all NDDX. Thank you to make these nuts for this generosity. One is like, it's like small, man. Says I'm a reformer. Congratulations, welcome to the era's DDX. Please consider paying it forward in honor of make these nuts. I'm very out of it now. Thank you to Mother effing Chew. How tall is he?
King Lowski writes in, Mike, stop sending me through this torture of Carly.
Sorry, Lowski.
King Lowski says, Jake, make it stop.
I mean, I agree with you. My voice is annoying. I can't help it, but people want me to read their names off.
All right, I'm going to try and broker some peace. Ladies and gentlemen, our king is on the line. King Lowski. Hello, King.
Make it stop. Just make it stop. Her lips make it stop. Make it stop. Mother Kira decent greater tell girls go out flying through the annoying. Why don't y'all believe her? How about believe women? Okay, believe women. And it's all good to the dolly, damn it. Or I'm dead shorts and over there. We're right there. Oh, three. Dado. You like scarping. Scarping line. Brag, don't so doubt direct. Out to doubt. Don't so doubt, brag, doubt, damn it. Bro, you better not say a damn thing. You already saying what you told. I thought it was that, Jen. Yeah. I thought, like, I guess I get soccer the naga. It's not, no, Jen, I get a bit. Yeah. You're not, let's not, I'm head. Oh, get them to do up real. Major just say.
If that's what I really sound like, God, my voice is horrible. I'm really sorry.
That was a weird one that one time. I don't know what happened there. Just saying. Bobby is on the case, folks. Detective Midnight. Hi, Steve, my friend. Where are you from? Steve, we need information. How could Gator put together a video for when you gift people memberships? We don't know anything other than the fact your name is Steve M. Unreal. Big Will's got an idea for Steve M. Make a Steve McQueen video with his famous Mustang. We could do Steve Martin as well. A little Pink Panther action. I don't know. Dre with a super chat. Hit the like button if you love the Jets and if you know the Dolphins fans are more delusional than Dallas Cowgirl fans. Got him with that one, Dre. Love it. Okay. I don't know how we come back from that one. Last chance to get in. Truly has been a wild show. Let's see. Steve M says retired military day trader now. All right. We got some information. Bobby is on the case here. Do we have a location where he's from? I live in Tampa now, and it blows. We got info on Steve M. Left Astoria for Florida. There we go. Detective Midnight is on the case. Dre with a super chat. I'm dead. That Carly and King video took me out. It needed to be done. There's a friendship there. I know it deep down. We'll work on that. We will work on that. I don't know when it will happen, but I think there's something there.
God, make it stop. Just make it stop, please, God. God, make it stop. Make it stop. Now, this girl just admitted to her damn self her voice is annoying. Why don't y'all believe her? I believe women. Her voice is annoying, damn it. I'm getting tortured over here at work. Okay? Damn. Girl, you better not sing a damn thing, girl. You already sing when you talk. Yeah, Jag. God, yeah. Jag, I didn't eat everything nuggets. No, Jag, I can admit it, Jag. No, it's annoying. I can't stand it. Oh, get energy up here.
If that's what I really sound like, God, my voice is horrible. I'm really sorry.
I'm telling you, there's something there. Ladies and gentlemen, joining us right now is King Lowski. Hello, King.
Now, doggone it. Now, why Gator do me like that, damn it? Now, you got me up here sounding real zesty now, Gator. What the hell, Gator? What we got going on now, damn it? All right? You done put the annoying voice on your king now. I'm disappointed in that. All right? Now, damn it. Y'all all know that goddamn girl voice is annoying. Don't you get up here, Jake, and have her read a damn thing, Jake. You know why you want to talk to me like that, damn it, Jake? Now, about this Rodgers thing, man, I want to put my little input in on it, too, now, damn it. Since I'm up here, let me put my little 2 cents in, too. I got 40 touchdowns. I got 8 interceptions, okay? Now, I think he's gonna throw for about 4,100, okay? And Garrett gonna have about 15 to 16 touchdowns, okay? Because Brees gonna do a lot of the work this year. I got Brees and Braylon Allen. I don't know what the hell Gary talking about again. Talking about Braylon Allen. That man's a monster, okay? and he gonna make sure Rodgers stay up for another 10 years. He promised that. All right? Now, Gary, you take that to the damn bank. All right? Just.
Oh my God. Steve M. We learned a lot about him. First off, Steve M. is retired military. So Steve M., thank you for your service, my man. And he says you guys could claim this as a donation on taxes. Just saying. Well, that's true. We need all the memberships. Hey, Carly, you better call in. Lowski showed his face. I got 10 names for you to read. 10 channel memberships. We need a Carly call. She's the one who could read these just for King Lowski. We need it. Bobby, what do you think? Should Carly read the names?
Yeah, or I could read them. But let's have Carly do it.
If she doesn't call in, we'll have you do it.
Okay, but I hope she calls in. Just give it to King Lowski. Yeah,
she just said it's my day off from reading, Bobby. Are you up for it?
Yeah, no, I mean, what kind of laugh is that? He said, when is the egg going to land with that laugh?
Carly says you can't make a reliever pitch too many days in a row. You pitched once yesterday.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about King Lowski's laugh.
Yeah, but I'm talking about Carly not reading.
Yeah. When is that egg ever going to get laid when he's laughing like that? Oh, that's a joke, King Lowski. Get it? That's annoying. I love Carly's voice better.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll read it for you. Steven, he's from Queens too, originally too, like I am.
You did a nice job.
Yeah, I like the guy. He's a great
Carly
guy.
says I read like 60 names yesterday. Okay, I read like 400 names.
Yeah, she did. Okay, I'll read them.
All right, you have them ready?
Yep, Monk 478.
Hold on, do you hear that, Bobby? I hear some rain.
Yeah, I hear rain too. Kieran, Turk, Ben Hemingway, Josh Taylor, Paul Carr, Blake Crawford, Jordan Johnson, let's see, James McTee, and Old Guy Can't Game. That sounds like me. That's like mine. Old Man Can't Game. How's that reading?
Oh, that was tremendous. Nice job, Bobby.
Yeah,
way
no
better.
problem.
Way better than Carly, who pitches once and then all of a sudden can't
I
pitch
just
again.
want to see it.
She thinks she's Jabba Chamberlain. Like we got the Jabba rules again. Like it's
Well,
2007.
are you promoting her hat? That looks like a nice hat.
Yeah, I'm even rocking her company's brand today. And you can't read
Yeah, I know.
names. What a lack of respect.
Yeah, well, she likes you still. I know you guys like each other. But
Bobby, hold on a second. Come on, Bobby. We have
Hey,
rules
hey,
about this.
how you get that?
I already had to
long
play it.
version?
I already had to play it once today.
How long?
Calm your freaky down.
How do you get the long version? I'm asking Gator. I want the longer version of it. I only get that part.
Calm your freaky down.
I want the long singing song.
Well, that comes out for special occasions.
Well, I want to know my childhood. He put all my stuff in there too. Gator's awesome, isn't he?
Oh yeah.
He set me all up. All right, so you must be ending the show soon, right?
And when's your next show?
After yours, of course.
Well, you know, I need to find Matt O'Leary. He's supposed to come on my show. I want his butt on a stick. Bobby.
Come on, Bobby. Turn your freaky down. King Lowski. What a program. Bobby, you did a nice job with the names there, though. Way better than Carly. Innings limit. Innings limit my ass. Also, shout out to Purple Belt Mike. His tacos are awesome, he says. Gator says, King, I was off my meds at the time. Sorry. All right. I was going to end the show, but I saw this guy was on hold. So the show will continue because joining us right now is a man who orchestrated the worst Jets chant that's ever been done.
Jets, 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 Jets. Jets, 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 Jets.
Hello, Alan.
Hello, Jacob. What's going on? Couple
How
of
are you?
comments. First of all, I want to praise Carly. I had a nice conversation with her today about the Islanders. Very informative. That'll be the last time I praise Carly. I'll tell you that.
Oh God. Why do you sound like you're in an oven?
Because I'm in the. This is my side office in my new apartment. I have no idea, so I'll move this shit up. Sorry. It's right next to my. Yeah.
You sounded very Ricky NY there. I was a little concerned.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you sound good.
Okay. Secondly, how long has my bitter enemy Rob the Jet fan been watching your show?
I don't know. Why don't we ask him? Rob, how long have you been watching the show?
3 years.
By the way, how many memberships have you donated, Rob the Jet fan?
Oh, you're gonna membership shame the guy? Come on, Alan. Not everyone can afford.
Of course
the
it
gift.
is. Come on. He talked about how much money he has and how rich his life is.
How many original jerseys do you own?
So ridiculous.
Well, okay, Jake, how many memberships has he donated?
I don't know. I don't keep track, Alan.
Yes, you do. Bullshit.
I don't keep track of who's donated
Jake,
memberships.
Jake,
No. What do you think? I have like a
Jake.
spreadsheet? I'm like, here we go with it.
Jake.
Alan, I don't keep track of who has donated memberships. I know the big donors. I will say you have donated before. If you're looking for some praise.
I don't need praise for myself. I said last time, remember I spoke to you, I said about the alligator arms? That's the king alligator right over there, by the way.
I've seen Rob in person. His arms could kill you.
Oh, let him try to kill me. Absolutely. But again,
At least I'm a man.
I don't want to see your nose. Don't worry. Thank you.
You get dominated by your wife. You're a wussy.
I do. I'm a wussy. That's correct.
You
When you start donating memberships, then you can open your mouth. Okay, Rob? Thank you very
rules
much. Have a great 4th, boys. Thank you very much.
Alan, farewell. Rob, would you like to respond to that scoundrel?
Yeah. He thinks that the rules go by whatever he says, Jake. But that's not the way it goes, you know? It's the Jake Asman show, not the Alan Dunderhead show. Okay? So you know what? When you come up with your own show, Alan, you make your rules. as long as Jake is our leader and head as maniac, we go by Jake rules. And when you do the chant, don't do it like you're having brain damage. You do it from the diaphragm. Something that he doesn't know, Jake. Something that he doesn't know.
Rob, thank you very much. I thought we were done with the beef on the show, but it's back. I guess we need something until training camp starts on July 23rd. Oh, my God. We're not done. Ladies and gentlemen, Steve M., a 20 spot of channel memberships. Are you kidding me? Steve M. Well, since Carly's too lazy to join, Bobby Midnight, you are back. Bobby,
Okay.
I hear the rain. Do you smell it? You could smell the rain. Here we go.
And I want to tell Alan something. It's none of your business how much Rob donates, okay, you cartoon character.
Yeah.
Rob's my friend, too. Okay. Where do I start? Let me get it started in here. I'm getting in here in the chat. Hold on.
Whenever you're ready, Bobby.
Yeah, I get there. Hold on for you. I'm here for you.
Okay.
Just getting there, scrolling down. Because I'm usually in your chat, so I really don't see him right off the bat. Okay, 20. Oh, yeah, I see him now. I think.
You got him?
Yep, I got you. Yep.
All right, here we go.
Okay. Nixie Pie, whatever that is. I don't know his name. Alex Moline. Takeoff. Alex King. Truth Over Facts. Xerox Tick. Something like that. That's, some of these are weird. Sorry. Slacky. That I could be slacky sometimes. Let's see. Jason Davies Speaks. RJ McCullen. Devin, oh God, Tunestra. Trying them with these. Drew Zilla. Troy, Taco Tory. Look who had tacos. Jared August. Eric Hotsky. Noob Mix-Ups. That's about like I am. Jeffrey Atkinson. And I think that's it, right?
I think that's it, Bobby. Well done.
Yeah, some of them are hard today. That was hard ones.
Yeah, reading's
I
hard.
tried my best, Jake.
Bobby, you did a great job, man. Way better than Carly, who bailed on us in a time
Well,
of need.
some of those names are weird. I couldn't pronounce them. Yeah, just watch out the way you talk to my friend Alan, okay? Rob,
Yeah.
From you don't ask people how much do you donate? Do you know how many gifts you donated? Let's see. Put the other shoe on the other feet, right?
Yeah, Alan, donate me some memberships right now.
I don't think he donated that much. I really don't. How many years have you been on your show?
Has he been on my show?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe a year.
Oh, he's only been on a year, so I'll say 15. The most he donated.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, so you don't keep track of that. God, man, it's embarrassing.
Jquest says Alan has done 35 memberships, 150 in super chats. My spreadsheet says.
Oh, Jquest is hilarious. Oh, you want to hear? Can I tell you a story?
You know what? Sure, why not?
Okay, in my chat, Jquest was on the phone, right?
Yep.
So this girl named Barbara, she heard me talking, and he said, "Who's that?" "Oh, that's Bobby Woodruff." And she said, "Oh, I grew up with him in Glen Oaks."
Wow.
This was like 40. Oh my God, it was like 50 years ago. I haven't seen her. Well, 40 years, but I knew her for 50 years. Isn't that weird?
A little bit.
I know.
Did you guys used to date?
No, she was much younger than me, but I was right next door to her. We used to live in a court, like a horseshoe, and I was in one apartment. Then the next apartment, she was downstairs. We were downstairs. My friend Chris Finnegan was on top of the second floor. I went bananas. I almost had a heart attack on my show. Go back and see it. You should see it. I forgot. As soon as J-Quest came up, boing, I remember that. Okay. So I guess and then the show soon, right?
Yep.
Okay. Well, see you coming over my show visit.
I'm going to try and stop by.
You're going to be on the treadmill?
I already worked out today.
I like your shirt, though. I do like polo shirts.
Thanks,
I
Bobby.
Like yeah.
Support Cuts Clothing. They're today's sponsor.
Yeah. How much does it cost about? Do you
know? I don't know, but you'll get 20% when you use code Jake20. So
okay, just curious. Some of them are good. Okay, I will try it. See it. Okay. Take me off so you can end your show.
What if I don't want to take you off?
Oh, I could stay with you?
No, I'm going to take you off.
Well,
okay.
You know I love to talk and hate to type. Jake, when is your next show? Alan is a cartoon character. Bobby.
What a show. We're not done yet. I just saw this come across. Steve M. He's not done. How about 5 more memberships, baby? Let's go.
Money, 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 money.
All right, here we go. 5 more, and then we'll get out of here. Mile Magic, Daniel Ramsey, Laura Marks, Zenalik, Moses. You guys are all channel members. That's 112 members added. We're getting closer to our goal of whatever that number was. I forget. For Bobby to do the Pledge of Allegiance ahead of the July 4th holiday. A couple super chats here. This one is from Steve M., who writes in with a super chat. My daughter says she loves Bobby and his song about the hat. She thinks Mikey and Bobby should do a show together. Not necessarily about the Jets, though. I love that. That's a good idea. Hey, Bobby, would you ever do a show with your brother Mikey?
Yeah, he could join our show. We could have the party. I don't even talk about Jets. Hey, Steve M., tell I like your daughter. Come on my show after this. You could see what my show's about. It's like just talk about anything you want. Bobby Woodruff.
It's a show that never ends. It's like Seinfeld.
I know.
Show about
right?
nothing.
Yeah, what is that? Oh, what is that? Was it Steinfeld?
Yep, the show about nothing.
I only saw one. You guess what? Guess which one I saw?
You've only seen one episode of Seinfeld?
Yeah, as the Asman one.
It's a great episode. Cosmo Kramer.
Yeah, I know. I love you, and I keep on watching that.
You've only seen one episode of Seinfeld? We got to change
I
this.
could still go back. I could go back and watch.
Go watch. It's on TV all the time.
Yeah, I can watch. He's funny. I like Elaine. You like Elaine?
Oh, I know why you like Elaine.
No, I'm just saying.
Calm your freaky down.
We know what Bobby was thinking. A little Elaine Bennis. I got you, Bobby. I like Elaine too. Ladies and gentlemen, Dre, he has his official stat prediction for Rodgers. 42,000 passing yards, Dre. There's no way you just mean 4,200 knowing you. 4,200 passing yards, 42 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Garrett Wilson, 28 receiving touchdowns. Oh, my God. I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, Craig with a great point. Just exactly how many people are permanently backstage at any given moment. Craig, it varies, man. You have people like Bobby that is always there. You have Gary, who sometimes is there. V-Man, who's sometimes there falling asleep. You never know. You never know. Ladies and gentlemen, the big fella has chimed in with a super chat. On a day in which big fella got his own Asmaniac emoji. Mariano never said, I don't feel like closing. Carly is no Mariano. So sad. The 4% took a step back today. Get Genergy to read the names. It's a fair point. Carly not taking the ball when the manager needed 3 outs. I mean, come on. What are we doing here? Outrageous. Absolutely outrageous behavior. Before we get out of here, so we know how many memberships we need going into tomorrow's shows, because tomorrow will be our last full day this week where we're doing 2 shows. We'll maybe do one on Thursday, one on Friday, if that. 45 members away going into tomorrow from our new emoji. So we'll try and hit that at some point tomorrow. I want to thank everyone who tuned into today's show. You guys were absolutely incredible. Fun show. Thanks to everyone who gifted a membership, especially our guy Steve M. Might be Steve Martin. Might be Steve McQueen. We're not quite sure. If you're an Asmaniac who got a membership, check out the Best of the Jake Asman Show, Episode 3, produced by Gator McCluskey. It is available now for you all to take a look at. So check that out if you want more content away from YouTube. Once again, thank you all for your support. My name is Jake Asman. This has been the Jake Asman Show. Like and subscribe to the channel. I'll talk to you guys soon. JETS, 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 Jets.
You talk to Alan, but you can't talk to me. Oh, thank you. Stop that freaking noise. Stop. Stop farting. Stop with that farts.
The show is not over. A super chat at the buzzer as I was hitting end show. Oh my God. How much to watch Bobby attach Matt O'Leary to a stick? $0.00. They have hammered it out. I can't believe I came back on to answer this dumbass super chat. I appreciate it though, Wizen Bix. Bobby and Matt O'Leary cleared the air yesterday. They are all good. No one's ass will be on a stick. All right? We're good. We are good. Have a good one, everybody.
Is Brock Purdy going to run for his life on the opener? Fuck yeah!